Hello, beautiful darlings, and welcome back to my Numerology channel. Of course, new month, new energy. So let's talk about it. Based on numerology, what is actually happening on energetical and spiritual level? What is happening with our souls, our conscious mind, and why this month already feels so different? Well, get ready because July is a little bit of emotional roller coaster. We are in the Cancer season, a water sign. And water is all about emotions. So if you've been already feeling a little more sensitive than usual, I want you to know that there is a reason for it. The energy of these numbers and especially this month are strong and feels like it's an emotional ring. And I feel it myself. So let's talk about it deeper. This month carries a double seven energy. And for me, this speaks about emotional karma. It's like everything you've been pushing aside, avoiding, or trying to stay strong, it's making its way back to the surface. But it's not here to punish you or trying to bring up some old wounds. It just wants to be felt. Whatever you're experiencing right now, coming up to surface again, because it wants to be felt. And here is the important part. It needs to be felt without judgment. For example, if you suddenly cry for no reason, don't tell yourself you are being dramatic or over emotional. And don't let anyone else tell you that you are too emotional either. You are human. Emotions aren't weakness. They are one of the ways our soul communicates with us. When we allow ourselves to feel instead of suppressing everything, that's when healing begins. Especially when you share your emotions with others, it helps you to heal them right in the moment when you are present with them and when you are with someone who makes you feel safe. And I personally struggle with that because recently I had a little breakdown and I was crying and I went to a different room to not be seen being so vulnerable, to being emotional, because in my country where I'm coming from, being emotional or cry too much, it's being unreasonable. It means being weak. And therefore, so many times we learn how to push down and suppress our emotions so we won't be feeling as we are too much, or we are overreacting, or we are too sensitive, and nobody has time for this. So healing really begins when we acknowledge these emotions, when we share these emotions, when we are in a safe space and trust others that we can be ourselves in the presence of another person. So maybe this month you may sit down to relax and suddenly you feel guilty. I want you to don't rush to get busy again. Stay there for a minute and ask yourself, why do I feel guilty for resting? Who taught me that I always have to be productive to deserve peace? What exchange there is? Where did the pressure even come from? Sometimes the answers that come from sitting still are more powerful than anything we discover by constantly doing something. Question your state of being. Question what is happening with you right now and why is this happening and why am I feeling this way? Who taught me? Who showed me this pattern? Who punished me for acting like this? So this month, let yourself be. Let yourself feel. Don't fight your emotions. Flow with them. Cancer doesn't run away from its emotion. It swims through them. And maybe that's exactly what we are all being invited to do this month. Because when we acknowledge what is happening inside of us, we stop carrying it everywhere we go. And now the number 17 represents hope, light, vulnerability, surrender, trust, healing, and spiritual renewal. Also an emotional balance. So whatever is happening for you this month, remember this. You are protected. You are guided and you are allowed to soften and just to express whatever is happening inside of you. And also don't be afraid. Speak about how you feel so the emotion can transfer itself just by using descriptions of it. At the same time, the energy of number 8 is very, very strong. And 8 can feel intense. It's a roller coaster. Heights and lows, momentum and pressure. You may feel like life is asking a lot from you this month. You're like, your plate is already full and emotionally you don't even have any capacity for one more thing to deal with. But yet it is happening all at the same time, right here, right now. You're being buried with responsibilities, emotions, things, and that can be overwhelming. So if that's where you are, please take a breath. Trust that everything happening right now is preparing you for your next chapter. Don't rush. Ground yourself. For 8, it's very important to be grounded and to take a deep breath before making big decisions. Instead of reacting, pause. Ask yourself, how do I actually feel about this? And maybe also ask yourself, how might the people around me be feeling? Because when we are connected to ourselves, it's easier to understand other people too. I truly believe compassion creates freedom, understanding, and forgiveness. As soon as we just not looking at ourselves and what we are experiencing and what we are feeling at this moment, but we also ask the question, how may the other person feel? It really is very empowering and healing question in your friendships, in your relationships, in your partnerships, anywhere. If you also focus a little bit on what the other person may experience. I also feel like July is preparing us for some really big energy coming in September. So these couple of months, July and August, are going to be pretty intense. So use your intuition as your compass, not your enemy. They are here to guide you, not to hold you back. And honestly, wherever you are experiencing right now, someone else is probably feeling something similar. You are not alone. Even if this month may feel heavy, strange, or uncertain, keep coming back to the balance. Keep coming back to your breath. If it helps you, always connect with your stomach. Place your hands on your stomach and just take a deep breath in it. If you can, spend some time near water. Let it help you reconnect with your own inner world. Water this month is very essential, or just bring some peace and nature into your everyday basis or whenever you can, because that is going to help you to recharge and get fresh air and fresh ideas and a little bit of release from whatever is happening right now. I know going inward can feel scary because sometimes we are afraid. We will only find the painful parts, our shadows, the things that we rather avoid, the pain, the trauma. But we can't forget that you will also find the beautiful parts within you, because there is no way you only have a bad parts and a bad past. You also have a loving parts, a joyful parts, the version of you that has been waiting patiently to be seen again, because those parts are within you. So go ahead and reconnect with that version of yourself too, with that joyful, with that happy version. We don't only have a painful past, we also have a beautiful memories. So reach out and connect with the beautiful parts of yourself. This month, your energy is incredibly powerful. Anything is possible if you are willing to experience life instead of resisting it. Remember, you are protected, you are guided, and you are deeply, deeply loved. So allow yourself to feel all the pleasures of life that try to come to you, guide you, teach you. Surrender and go with the flow. If you are uncertain, pray. If you're feeling exhausted, take a break. You are allowed to rest and you're allowed to take your break. Before you worry about what everyone else wants from you, ask yourself, how do I feel? What do I truly want? Then let that guide your next step. Don't overdo it. Stay balanced and stay grounded. The key this month is not overdo things, not be afraid, disempowered, and not to resist too much of things that we feel like they are not good for us. It is going to be a very challenging month, and I encourage you also not to be lazy. Use your strength. Don't surrender to your fears. And please enjoy July. If you need to cry, cry. If you want to laugh, laugh until your cheeks hurt. Feel it all. Express it all. You are never too much, and you're never being too much. You're exactly who you are meant to be. And I truly wish you the most beautiful July. And I'll see you in the next numerology video. Thank you for watching.